You're live. Oh, wait. Alright, then, people. This is Colette. I know my voice has deepened a bit. But there you go. You're up and running, I think. The mirrors are a bit blurry.
No, it catches up. Watch now. Yeah. It's a bit light.
Lovely.
It's light though, Chris, look.
Hmm?
Hiya, Helen. Boo! Let me bring you down. Are you not on the internet now, are you?
Well, I'm watching YouTube, but that's not gonna...
Hi, Angie. Hi, Clat and Chris. It's really light. Do you know what? I haven't even got a lamp on, but you would think I got a lamp on. Hiya, Deanna. Yeah, you did. You did, Alan. You did scare me. Hi, Angie. Wait for a few more ladies to join us. So, did anybody... Looks great. Good, I'm glad. I thought it was a bit blurry and I'm thinking, it's a bit blurry. Did anybody have a go at that paintbrush holder? If anybody can't remember, last time I was on live, which was last week sometime, I had Chris to hold up paintbrushes. I was just wondering if anybody had a go. I did try get Chris to make me one yesterday, but yeah, it didn't turn out as bad as planned. Tonight, as you can see, I've got hearts cut out, and as the title is, Heart Box. It's not so much of a box, so I might have changed the title a little bit. It is like I've got an image in my head of what it's gonna look like. I must have missed it. Right, let me well, it was funny, Ellen. It was, I had a piece of wood like that, and then I had Chris oh, it was so funny. I had Chris to hold like 3 brushes while I held 2 and explained what a bow maker was. Yeah, and I said you could make them yourself. Anyway, you've got to go and see it. It's so funny. I was just wondering whether anybody made one. Yes, I remember. See, Angie, I thought you would. Anyway, I've got some hearts. Like I said, I've got an image in my head. What started this off as, I watched somebody today, and I'm not taking their idea. Ish, kind of. No, I'm not taking their idea. They did a teapot one. But they had more of a gap between. What I mean is this. Here we go with my explanation. Give us all a good laugh. See what I mean? Here I go with my explanation. So, imagine this is a teapot. I know it's a heart. But they had a teapot shape. And then they had like a... I don't know how they made it, because they were only saying, showing and telling what they had used. And then they made... So it was like that, 2 hearts, whatever, keep still. No, not hearts, what am I on? Teapots, they used teapots. And then they used chipboard. Oh, they used wood anyway, with some description in between to make a sort of like a little pot. So when you looked at it that way, you saw the shape, but when you looked at it on a bird's eye view, it was sort of a 3D. And then I thought, well, I've got my circuit cutter, why don't I cut some hearts and have a go at making one tonight? So the lady I saw making one, her channel was called Craft Angle Online. That's what she's called on YouTube. Absolutely magnificent creations. And like I say, she had made a teapot one. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to make a heart one. So I haven't taken the idea, I'm expanding my own. So I've cut some hearts out on my die cutting machine, my cutting machine. I've got some plain card, just some plain card to see what the shape was first of all. It is 4 inches, so if you've got a die cutting machine and you've got a heart shaped, it was I'll tell you which one it was. If I can get to the box without knocking anything over. Let me see if I can get to the box. Hi Ava. Right, it was this one. I've got a real old die cutting machine, really old. It's a circuit die cutting machine that I've got, and I used this cartridge, which is the ABC one, and when you open it up you get the die and you get the keyboard. Let me see. I'm just thinking, was it that one I used? Oh, still got the ink left in there. Paper lace too, so it wasn't that one. Ignore me. Right, let me see. See if I can find it. Paper cutting up. No, it's going to be the last one out now, isn't it? Good, it is. This is the one I use. So I had this left in my machine. So I've got the real circuit, old die cutting machine. Still works just as well. But with this one, it is the circuit I have on, just like yours. Oh, there we are, MG. So you'll be on board with me tonight. With this one, you get ink. These are your ink cartridges. Basically, all your patterns are in this little cartridge. And you push it into the machine. I would lift it up, but it weighs like a ton of bricks. And then you get a book. And in the book, it tells you what shapes you've got and what numbers you need to press and where you need to press them, and all different kinds of shapes, as you can probably see. So I'm going to try and pick out the one I used. Now I used this one to make my heart shapes. Basically it cuts that heart out. You put the paper that you want in, and I used a pattern paper. It cuts it out a heart shape, and it just leaves you with this, and then the shape of the shape of the heart on the paper. So you get both of both worlds really. But it's the heart that I was after. So it's Paper Lace 2 is the one I used. So that's the one I used. Let me just put these down for a second. Down on the floor. Right, anyway. So you can only put one paper in at a time. You spray the mat that comes with it, which is this. Spray this. See, and that's the die cutting machine there. Now, even though I've got this, I very rarely use it. I know I should use it a lot more, but I don't. I need to learn how to use it. But I know I can get my nice shapes out of it. That's the main point of using it. What I mean by learning, I need to learn how to get the most out of the machine. That's what I keep saying. So I only have a big shot, not as posh as yours, but like love a circuit. I don't know whether it's posh. Doesn't a big shot do hearts? Because don't you wind it up a big shot? Am I right in thinking you wind a big shot up and then you rewind it and it gives you the shape? Love my circuit so much. I bought her a gypsy design tool, not used it yet. I think they released a new machine today. I love mine. You need to get you one, Andrew, because you love it. It gives you loads of them. And one ink can give you tons of patterns. It can even give you letters, which I've used before in the past. So these are the sheets that you have with the machine. You spray it with stick and spray, it's called. Completely spray the mat. And what this does, it grips the paper. It's almost like a sticky spray to keep the paper still while the machine's cutting out the heart. Now, it's made of plastic. It's quite sturdy. And don't worry if the pattern that you're using comes over the paper, because it's not going to come through the other end. So that's the circuit. Now, like I say, I need to learn more about it, get most out of using my circuit. But it gave me some quite nice heart patterns. I use 2 different papers and a plain one. I cut, this is a cream card, and I cut it to 4 inches. I set the machine to 4 inches. Might put it on my Christmas list because I use my Big Shot nearly every day. Oh my days, Angie. Oh, you definitely, yeah, definitely. You would love a circuit. You would love a circuit, Angie. Honestly, it's the best thing. I had luckily I had mine given to me, and it was just by happened to be in the right place at the right time, and I had all the inks, everything. The lady didn't want to use it no more, and I should use it a lot more, and I think I am gonna, because I really enjoyed cutting these shapes out. So like I say, plain card, 2 different papers. The reason I've got 2 is because I did it with double-sided paper. That's the reason I got 2. Double-sided paper, and I missed the heart completely, so I landed up with half a heart. And the only reason I've got 2 is because I then put the heart on just some plain cardboard. I'm not going to use wood tonight. I'm using just ordinary box cardboard. You could use a cereal cardboard box, any sort of cardboard. I don't use the spray. I use the spray a lot. I don't use it every time I go on it, maybe every other time, or yeah, I do tend to use it. It just gives it a good grip so the paper doesn't move. So anyway, I drew around the heart on plain cardboard twice, because I needed 2 hearts, and I was left with 2 hearts. Now what I've got in front of me is I've got 2 of the same paper design, 2 of the other same paper design, and 2 hearts. And then I was going to do a plain one, and I thought, nah, I think I'll use a pattern paper. But if you've got double-sided paper, you won't need 4, you'll only need 2. So the first thing is, so that's your heart. So because I haven't got double-sided paper, I've got 6 pieces. I've got 2, 4, 6. And then I've got 2. Now, I'm just going off the top of my head because I've never made one of these before, so I hope it's going to work tonight. You can use the Zig 2-way glue on the mats too. I didn't know that. Hello ladies. Hi Chris. Hi Sonja. Hi Gargle. So 6 pieces, and then 2 rectangle pieces. Now they measure 3 by 2 inches. That's just my dogs coming in, if you can hear the tip 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 tip. Angie, you can also cut fabric on out it. I didn't know you could cut fabric. I got told that the other day, and I was like, really? I didn't realise you could cut fabric out on it. So you need 2 of these. Now I'm going to stick my glue gun on, because she needs to go on. I didn't realise you could use right, what am I doing? Feeding my cats. Well, they need feeding, God. No, I'm making, it's not a box as in such, it's I don't know, I wanted something on my desk that I could put the things in that I'm using quite a lot. Like, for example, I made a few of these to go with my flower sprays, and all they are is a bead. Well, so I've used 3 beads there, a pearl bead there, and I've just twisted the wire because I wanted something glistening to go with my flowers. So I want something to hold these things in that I'm making. Yeah, a lot better, thank you. So yeah, so I just wanted something glistening. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use tacky glue first because I need my tacky glue before I start off with anything else. And if you hear the jingle jangling, it's because I've got bracelets on my wrist. I went to say wrist then. Brush. So, oh, and I've got some beautiful, Shirley sent me some beautiful things today, and I haven't done a video, and she knows why I haven't done one, but I will do one. So, all I'm doing is I'm just going around the edges. Now, I tend to use a brush for this. Just find it a lot better using a brush than I would anything else. No, Angie, no. I did my back in over the weekend. So what was wrong? So I'm banned from bending. Love the pearl braid. Well, that's what's dangling. I'll show you in now, guys. See? It's got a watch on and everything. That's what's dangling. And the purple one is the one I made. Made that ages ago. And I only found it the other day. So I've glued it on around the edge. And then I'm going to glue it the other side. Like I say, if you've got double-sided paper, I don't know, it depends how thick your card is as well. Mine's not thick, which is why I've got a bit of cardboard in between to make it a lot sturdier. So did anybody try that paintbrush bow maker after? Oh, hi Sharon. How you doing, love? You okay? Love? Sound like a fella. No. How you do, my lovely? Right, so what I've done is can you see what I've done there? I've sandwiched the cardboard in between. It's to give it that sturdiness. Now, dopey as I am, I was meant to do one at other, I think. That hasn't stuck. Oh, that didn't stick. Good girl. Yo, you're a happy gargoyle. Oh yes, I know why you're a happy gargoyle. Because Sharon made, Shaz Craft 023, she made this absolutely beautiful steampunk, I don't know, picture frame, would you call it? Yeah, see? And it was the first ever go at steampunk, and it was a success as far as I know. That's why we have a happy gargoyle. Yes. Where was Chris at when you done that on his game now? Where was Chris at when you done that? Oh, no, he wasn't on his game. I know what you're on about. No, he wasn't on his game. He was down the shop. And I bent down for something. And I fell off my chair. Yep, hurt my back. So that's why everybody's asking how well I am tonight. Right, so using tacky glue, sandwich that in between. Now before I go ahead and stick these pieces, I'm gonna gesso each side. I know. Gesso each side nearly caused an accident, you know. I'm naughty. I'm naughty. It's because I'm reading the comments. I'm dangerous on my own. So I'm just gessoing these because you will see them once it's put together, see? We'll gesso the other side. I haven't forgotten about it. Blushing. You should be. It was absolutely gorgeous, Chaz. Now, while that's drying, I love my gesso, my homemade gesso. It's it's getting there. It is so. I won't lie. It is so. I do love my gesso. I do love my gesso. I love it very much. I don't know whether I love it because I made it myself. I don't know. I don't know whether it's that I love or the fact that it is gesso. Never really used to be bothered before. I'm going to darken the edges because I want them to blend in. And what I'm using is, I am using Child Safe. I'm glad it says Child Safe on there. Natural ink. Right, and I'm just dabbing those edges. It needs to be child safe for me. Just to blend them in. And if you want it blended in a little bit more, using the corner of your ink pad, gently rub it on the paper. I might put the lights on now if it gets too dark. Turn it. I'm jingle jangling. I feel like Father Christmas. Jingle jangling. That's what we call Santa. Father Christmas, Shannon will tell you this, is what we call, is it Santa Claus you guys call it? What you call Santa Claus? Father? You always used to call it Father Christmas. My ink pads. eBay. That's where I always get my ink pads from. I just, well, this isn't actually, oh, this ink pad isn't. I think they were about, if I remember right, they were about roughly £1.50, £2. Ah, see? So I'm not the only one that calls it Father Christmas. I'm going to knock the light on, ladies. Tell me if it's too bright. Is that too bright? They call him Father Christmas too in Italy. So I'm going to blend this one in. Now I've got a little bit of gesso on the side. I'm not too bothered. I call him expense. Oh my days. Well, expensive for who? Expensive for you? I got him expensive. I'm just gonna snip that down because it is a bit too. Oh, you are funny. There we are. Thought it was a bit too big. gently rub it. See, the thing is, when you're using paper and you're using inks and you're gently rubbing it on the surface, you won't change the colour of your ink. I know, like, some people get really frightened of using ink pads, especially when they're doing stamps or anything like that, because they think, oh, if I change the colour, it's going to change the ink pads. I've done that too in the past. I've kind of gone from black to white. And I had 2 black inks before now. So now I've got 2 white inks. So if I destroy one, I've got one full back on. Right, so I've gone all the way around. That bit up there is bothering me. Right, and I've got some black ink. Now, this says pigment ink. It's not, oh, I suppose they're all pigment ink. Dipsy, Colette. This one came out of a set from something. Should have a birthday 2 days after Christmas. Oh, well, do you know what? My uncle's birthday is on Christmas Day. And my nan always made sure that he had a birthday. Like a birthday party or something. Black ink I'm using. I'm not going to rub it down on the paper like I have done with the brown, because I like the one look, see? You could sort of see it clear on that side than you can the other side. But that's okay, I'm not bothered. But I don't want too much of a colour, especially on the black. My poor niece's Christmas Day, my nephew's Boxing Day, I don't get nothing, not even a cake. Oh, Angie. Well, I'll be sending you a cake. Might not be a blowout one, mind. Might have to be, I don't know, a craft cake or something. Yeah, that's an idea, ladies. Can you imagine making a craft cake? So, literally, don't be frightened to use it. Because it's black doesn't mean you can't use it. See? Right, I'm going to dry this gesso off. And then I can put it all together. Right, what plug is free is the answer now. What plug is free? And thank you to Angie Paisley, because she is the lady who said to me, you do know that you can use your embossing, what's it called? Embossing tool gun. We have 2 days in the Netherlands. Oh wow. Wow, I'll move this, Sandra. Oh, I will as well. I love Christmas. I do love Christmas. I'm just going to dry this gesso. Otherwise, it's not going to... Because you're going to see the cardboard, especially it being between, I might have to put another layer of this on, because this cardboard I'm using. I had a vision today about making these. Never heard of Boxing Day till now. Honestly, Boxing Day is, you have like Christmas Eve, you have Christmas Day, and then Boxing Day, and then you get New Year's Eve, and then, which is the last day of September, and then New Year's Day, which is the first day of January. There we are. What you guys call it over there? Does anybody ever call it anything different other than what it is? Do you do anything special? I mean, we always have, we have cakes, we have a lot. You're making me really hungry now, you know that. Never mind you feeding the cats. You'll have to be feeding me in a minute. Right, let me just dry this off. So these are 2 inches by 3. Italy's Catholics of Boxing Day is called the first name of saint. Oh, with the name of the saint. Oh, I got you. Is Stephen the first for Christianity? Yes, of course it is. Yes. Yes. Of course it is. We have 2 days of Easter. Shannon. Oh, we have Good Friday and Easter, and usually in my family we have full weekend, but we're never allowed to eat our Easter eggs till after we've had dinner. It was just a rule as we were growing up. You can't dig into your Easter eggs until you've eaten dinner, and then you'd be eating your dinner really, really, really fast to get to your Easter eggs to see what was inside them. They didn't make those Easter eggs quite thick. I remember this year having really thin chocolate and being disappointed. I was like, what? Yeah. Turkey and chips we have on Boxing Day. God, you are making me angry, ladies. You know that. So. Oh my God. There she is again. Who is again? I missed that, Sonja. Yes, the eggs were shocking this year. Yeah, they were. They do you know what? They didn't do them thick at all. Oh. Is it who I think it is, Sonja? Oh well. There we are. Our typical Christmas. It doesn't matter, ladies. I'm not saying who, and neither is Sonja, but here we are. Whatever. Our typical Christmas dish is lasagna. I still have to have dinner tonight. Drew, oh my days. Lasagna for Christmas dinner. Can you have turkey and all the toppings? No, ladies, don't put Sonja in that position. I'm not going to say either, so change subject. Oh, you see, I know. Can you imagine Christmas lasagna for Christmas dinner? Oh, my days. Lasagna for Christmas dinner. See, oh, part Irish, part Italian. I gotta say, I'm all Welsh. I was gonna say English then. No, Welsh. Do you know what I was thinking about today? Lasagna. I bet it's really, really nice. Italian lasagna. Ah, see? That's where she gets her naughtiness from. Is the Italian side, I bet. Because us Welsh don't do it. Oh my days. Oh my days, Brussels sprouts. I don't know. I don't know whether I would. Brussels sprouts. I don't know, turkey perhaps. Or cheese and biscuits. Oh my days. Right, so I've dried them off. Thank you to Angie Paisley. You've now burnt my fingers. I'm blaming it on you. I know, Sonja, bless. I know. I'll message you later. We have to. I haven't had time to eat nothing today. I'm veggie, so anything goes. Oh, I'm lucky my family don't follow traditions, or else we'd fatten up like a pig in December. Exactly. Do you know what makes me laugh? Do you know what makes me laugh? Now I'm going to tell you a funny story. Everybody goes, right, Christmas, and you see everybody running for the shops. No, Vanessa. No. I know what she's on about. And it's, no. Everybody runs for the shops and in September, and then grabs all this food off the aisles, and then they go after Christmas. I need to go on a diet now. I think I've eaten too much over December. It's a heck of a mix. Mother was a bad poop. Irish crazy father, not head Italian, and my crazy dragon Welsh. No wonder I'm nuts. See, I'm blaming your Italian for the reason you're nuts. Right, did I put my glue gun on? Can anybody remember? Oh yeah, I did. Lucky I did it. Because I would have burnt my fingers finding out. Nuts is great. You're not boring. Oh, Shannon, me. Do you know what I did the other day? Let me tell you. I have a metal ruler here. Shannon will tell you. And I was speaking to somebody. And I'm like this now. And next thing you know, there's a fly buzzing around me. And I went, whap! It was a lot harder than that, obviously. So it made a lot more noise than that. Let's say Shannon nearly had a heart attack. Yes, I am reading it. I am reading it, Sonja. I'm skipping past it because it's not... It's just, no. It's not worth it. I love the Welsh. My granny was a pure Welsh. Her name was Thurza. No, it's... Right, can I just... I'm going to clarify something now. Sonja's obviously warned me about something. She's upset. She doesn't want to be targeted. So please, ladies, please refrain from asking who it is. I know who it is. Sonja knows who it is. She was just warning me of what was going on. That's all. I don't want any more asking who it is or who. It's nobody on this chat. But I don't want any animosity with anybody. I love every single one of you. I love every single one of you because you support me. You're my inspiration and you keep me going with doing the lives. So, Sonja, I love you to all the moons and back. And I love every single one of you. So, that's enough now. No more, okay? Because I don't want to go there and I'm not going to. Okay. That's what we were talking about. I love the Welsh. My granny was pure Welsh. Her name was Thurza. Is it Thurza? Thurza. I can't pronounce that. Angie, you're trying to give me a heart attack. So, I'm going to glue this back together now. Glue it back together. It hasn't been... What I did with this, because I wanted to see... This is what I did. Got my piece of paper to get my 2" by 3. I know, we're in August. And I put the heart sideways. So if I put it sideways, and I marked how high I wanted to go up the sides. I wanted to see how far I could go up. So I have marked out these are 2 by 3 inches. Yes, we are talking about Christmas. We were talking about Christmas, Mother. We were saying how you put on a treat and fatten me all up. Look at that. I've done 2 sides of that one. 1 side of that one. Because I was talking to you all. That was it. But yeah. Oh, do you want me to speak some Welsh? Sut wyt ti? Be sy'n bod? How are you? What's the matter? Nos da. Does anybody know what Nos da is? Nos da is spelled N-O-S-D-A. and it means good night. Thank you, Mother. Yeah, it means good night. So, yeah. Means good night. What's the other one? Diolch. Or if we don't like something, oh. When Chris moved down here, and you got to bear this in mind now, he is, even though he used to live in the UK, I'm going to do it with my ink pads this time. Wales is there, and then England is there. It's probably the other way around, but yeah. Wales is there, England is there, and Chris used to live in England. And when he first came over to Wales, I used to say, "Ah, yeah, mochyn." And he used to go, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Mochyn, what the heck is that? What? And he used to get really confused. So I carried on calling him. And he's like, "What are you saying to me?" I was just saying, "You're a pig, that's all." I was calling him it for years until he clocked on to what it was, because my brother let loose on what it was. 4 hours. What? So what's the time with everybody over there then? It is 8. Yeah, 28, I think. 20 to 43, okay. Me too, Donna. It's 1:45 p.m. So you're in the afternoon over there. Over there? Over here? Over there? Same as Ellen here, okay. Right, I'm going to stick these on now, right, while you all tell me the time. 2:45 US. Now you tell what is this dope. I'm curious. The meaning, as in, you know, when I was saying what was Wales, what was England, that's what they're on about. Well, gotta give us some bit of credit. Which state are you all from? That's a good one. I'm gonna keep talking while I not burn my fingers. I'm gonna put it just there. So it goes right at the very bottom. See how that happens? Right, now I need another coat of that on there, because if I don't, so I'm making, it's not heart boxes and such. Means a person who is selective hearing or just ignorant. We live in Middle Morgan. Yes, Mother, we do. So, Pennsylvania. Oh my days. Do you know where, so, am I thinking Texas right now? I'm not even going to go there because my geography is crap. Okay, Sonja, my love. That's alright. I'm not even going to ask for Pennsylvania. I know it's in America, of course, but I don't know exactly where. Right, so I've stuck that right on the tip now. I need to wash my hands because they're full of gesso. Oops. I love my gesso. I made it up. I need to make some more up tonight. Lancashire. Oh, I like it in Lancashire. Do you remember we stayed in Lancashire last year? Beginning of last year. And I love it. I love the fact you've got, I just love it. It was, we stayed with my friend who was like in the middle of nowhere, and it was literally, oh, I'm trying to put this brush down now. It's full of gesso. There we are. That'll do. So we stayed in the middle of like the middle of the country, and it was so peaceful. My geography's rubbish too. I need a sat nav to get the other side of Brasenose. Born in Aberford, Cwmbran Hospital. Cwmbanan Hospital. Oh wow. Right, so I'm going to stick the other one on now. Follow the line of your heart. So I'm going to go right down 1 inch. And I'm going to glue it there. Now you'll need to put, which I'm going to do in a second, glue in dead in the centre, because if you don't, it'll fall completely apart. See? And then like that. And that's the vision I had today. So when you look at it that way, you get, it doesn't look so almost 3D. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pinch, because it's cardboard I'm using. You can use wood. I don't see why you couldn't use wood. I'm just going to get rid of the loose paint on my board, because I get it everywhere. When I was doing gesso the other day, I think it was when you messaged me, wasn't it, Angie? And I had it on the dog, I had it on the mat, I had it on my forehead, I just had it everywhere. Now it's not going to stay still like that. So what I need to do is I need to grab myself some feet. Now I've got an idea I could use. Let me see what we got. What do you reckon, ladies, for feet? You reckon? I'm thinking buttons. You are, got some buttons here. Angie Paisley sent me these buttons. Have I got 4 the same? Should have. Yeah, I have. And I'm gonna glue them. I'm gonna snip the ends off. I'm in the bar, Shropshire. Something's just brushed my leg and I thought it was a spider in the water. It's a blooming band view. Do you know what, right? I've just read that and the thing that's on the end that you hook it to for a button has just gone flung the other side of the room. So I'm blaming you, Sharon, for that one. Don't worry, Sonja. Honestly, don't worry. I'll message you later. It's flung the other side of the room. I'm going to snip the bottoms. And I'm going to figure out now. So if I put it there, I might not need 3. Yeah, I only need 3. Me too full of spiders. Ooh. I'm going to put it in the centre. Now you just saw me cut the loop, what you would use for a button, off. I'm using the buttons that Angie Paisley sent me over. So let me put one there. It might need support each side, but I'll definitely still keep those buttons there, which would be, trying to think, looking good now. I can't wait to fire up my circuit. Yeah, the well, like I say, I haven't been on my circuit in absolute ages, and I thought I'd come on tonight and do a little bit of circuit. Now I have got one foot in here, or two. Got these. Oh no, it needs to go that way. Yeah, that's where it needs to go. I'm using these feet. I should have two. Please tell me I've got two the same. Oh wait. Yeah, they're the same. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Looking good. Me too, but I'm not making cards for birthdays at all. I'm loving that. Looking good now. I want to fire up the circuit. What did Dawn say? Spiders, yep. Wood, insects, just please stay outside. I know. Right, so I'm gonna put them there. So just dead in the center, just either side of it. So when you tip it upside down, it stables it. Yeah. And there, that should keep it stable. Oh dears, have I not? Do I need one? Yeah, I need 4. I didn't think this far ahead. Let me see if I got 4. Oh, I have. I got 4 the same. Doesn't really matter. No, they're not the same, but they'll do. Let me see. So, no. So if I do it that way, those buttons aren't high enough. Those buttons aren't high enough. Try enjoying the beautiful. Yeah. Honestly, don't worry. I'm not worrying. Not worrying one bit. Now I have got some spools. I've got some spools. That's too big, so it needs. Send me some spools. Got some spools somewhere. Let me see. See if I got anything in here that can go with those feet. I need something that's going to give the same. To make it stand. Yeah. So that one and that one's too short. I need one the exact same. See if there's one here somewhere. Oops. A daisy. 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 No. No. Spools. Question where my spools are.
What kind of spools are you after?
Yep. Just these spools. They're my gold box. Wait a minute. I think Sharon sent me skulls over, didn't you, Sharon?
Oh, hang on, some little ones. Oh, tiny ones. We've done 2 of them.
No, they're tiny ones. Let me see what I got. Oh. Right. This is the box that I'm talking about. Hi, Chris, Sandra says.
Hey, guys.
Right, let me see if there's anything I can use for stands in here. I think. I can smell your perfume still, you know, Angie. It's rising. Right, let me have a look. No, none there. I'll put them away. Do you know what? That's one thing I can never remember where I put things. Does everybody else get the same feeling when they put something down and they know they've put it down but they cannot find it for looking? Can't find it for looking. I need another spool. Or a bead. Let me think. Bead. Chris, you come pass me my bead box. Could you pass me my bead box, please?
What one do you want? You've got really 4 of them. Especially the normal.
I didn't think this far ahead.
Huh?
I didn't think this far ahead.
Oh.
Oh. I've got all spools of different sizes, none the same size. Oh, wait. I have these. Will these work? Let's see.
Trying to look for something to stand it up on.
Oh, look at me. I'm looking for something to stand it up and look what it's done. I'm losing the plot.
Don't take much longer.
Look, I'm looking for something to stand it up. And it stood up with those feet that I had. It does need something. I think I'm going to use one of these and one of those buttons. That should raise it up to where I want it to be. No. Yeah, that should do. Right, I'm going to move everything out of the way now, ladies, because if I don't, I'm just going to lose everything. Look at these Welsh love spoons, Shan. I bought 10, I think, from eBay. Going back a couple of months ago now. I didn't realise they came in 10 packs. Otherwise I wouldn't have ordered so many. But yeah. Right, I'm going to stick this button on this spool that I've got. And Shirley sent me some stuff over today, so I'm going to use that. I haven't done a video on it, and she knows why I haven't done a video, but I will do one. She sent me some beautiful things today. She did, bless her. I'm going to turn it that way, and then I'm going to stick them just there on the edge. Right, and then that one there. Don't know why those things aren't in the center. They've moved. I never put them like that. I put them in the center. Ta-da! See, knew I'd get there. And guess what I'm going to use now to cover that? See if you can guess. Anybody have a guess what I'm going to use for it all to match in? I'm going to use some gesso. Oh, be careful not to get it on the paper, like that. I love my homemade gesso. The only thing is I'm running out and I cannot remember for the life of me what how I blinking made it. I think it was water, PVA, flour, and something else. I can't remember what. So I was thinking the next live I do, which will be Saturday now, I'm going to be doing hopefully if Chris has made it by then, I'll do the boat maker. So if you're all waiting on me the boat maker and I haven't done it, you now know that you've got to blame Chris. And he doesn't know it yet, but that's what he's doing. Oops, daisies. Right, I'm gonna dry that now with my heat gun, Larson gun. Yeah. I've been shopping on eBay. May not get to watch you Saturday because I'm going out to town, but we'll watch when I get home. I'll email you Saturday night. But right now I'm enjoying this. Oh, bless you. But I'm glad you're enjoying it, Angie. Like I say, it was just a vision I had today when I was, I don't know, going around YouTube. And like I say, somebody did a teapot version. How they did it, I don't know. Because if you imagine a teapot, they've got to cut the handle out as well as the spout. But Craft Angle Online, it's called. She's an absolute excellent crafter. Been watching her now for many months. There's some excellent crafters out there. And I'm blessed that I've got some of you. What have we got on here? Well, I can't find my double-sided tape. Because did anybody remember on my fabric book I did those little pockets right at the very back of the book? And it was them pockets that I wanted to do a video on, but I can't remember what I've done with my double-sided tape. It's the thin tape you need to do it. So what I've done, I should be dry enough. What I've done is I've ordered myself some more. Now that, I know it's risen a little bit, the bars are risen at the bottom. It's stabled by these, but I quite like the bars, even if they're not touching the bottom as of yet. I'm going to have fun decorating it now. Yeah, I know, but I was watching videos because I know Sharon made her own. These are the goodies that Shirley sent me over today. And I'm going to use some on this project. So, I've got some, it's all bits and pieces really here. Now, Shirley sent me over some wedding appliques. So that's what I'm going to use on this project. And I'm literally going to town on it to decorate it. And you can decorate yours as big or as little as you want. You can even cut out you can even cut out your shape. It doesn't have to necessarily be a heart, but I just fancy doing one. So Shirley sent me these over today. She said she got some from 2 shops, and I can't think of them. Off the top of my head, I can't think of them without looking. She said she sent some, that's what she sent over. That's what she sent over. Oh, I love this lace. You can just see the paper underneath. So that's what I bought on eBay today. Double-sided tape. See? I'll tidy those sides up. I got some some gorgeous pink ribbon. I bought a big dress form for my craft room today. It's steel tough metal in white, gorgeous on Marketplace. Online for 20 euros. Oh my days. Let me see how and I'm going to do the other side to match. I might go the opposite way with this side. Lace is gorgeous. Lace is absolutely stunning. And I meant to do a video on it today and I didn't. Shirley knows, well, you all know why now I didn't. But she sent this over, some flowers. Some other bits and pieces. And I'm not going to tell you the rest because you'll have to go and watch a video when I put it up. Right. It's absolutely gorgeous. Where did she say she got it from? AliExpress was one of the shops. I've never shopped. Well, I have quite a few times, and even though it does take a day or two to come, it does take a while to come actually. AliExpress does. There we are. See? And then I'm going to decorate the bottom now. Now, look how much she sent over. Keep me going or what? I did make pics, but can't put them on my computer. My daughter will be back from Greece on Thursday and she'll put them on for me. Oh, that's okay. I'm going to follow in on the sides as well. What do you think? See where that curve, see where the lace curves there? That's where I want to put the foot. Oops. Right. Chris is banned from on his Xbox tonight. Told him he's not going on till I finish my live. He thinks I'm calling him now. Did you call me? Is that what you were going to say? Did you call me?
No.
Oh, I thought that's what you were going to say.
Really quiet. Oh, poor Chris.
Poor Chris. Yeah, because I said I banned you from going on your Xbox.
I know, yeah, it's a nightmare. It's alright, Liverpool are playing, so it doesn't really matter.
Every time I try to pick something. That looks stunning. Thank you, Shirley, for sending these over. I promise I'll do a video on it. I have taken pictures. So you guys will see it before I've used it. That was the idea. Oops. I wonder where is Polly here? Didn't I thought I didn't see her. Does he play it all day? If so, then he can stay off it. You done crafts are more important to us crafters. Yes, couldn't agree with you more, Angie. Couldn't agree with you more. Crafts are definitely important. Do you know what? I went, my mum took me, well, my mum, because she'll be listening, took me to a craft shop, and it's called, no, what's it called? I'm trying to think. Hobbies? No. That's what you guys have got. Yeah, no. What's it called? Is it called Hobbies? Anyway, it'll come to me in a second. When she took me in there, and you know, I spent 4 hours in there just looking at stuff. I couldn't come out of the shop, picking everything up. We haven't gone back since, you know. Hobbycraft. Thank you, Angie. I couldn't think of it for thinking. No, Mum took me to Hobbycraft, and I spent 4 hours in that shop. I couldn't come out. Nut crafts is definitely more important. She hasn't taken me back. Don't you think that's bad? Oh, hi, Susanna. Oh, I'm allowed to call you Susan. Shannon's not. No, she's not. I've decided. Make me do that bloody Steam project. Still can't get over that, you know. Hobby Lobby. That's what I was thinking. Do you know what? That's what I was thinking of, Hobby Lobby, when I was thinking, no, we haven't got that over here. Hobbycraft. Angie Paisley has introduced me to a new shop. So if I spend all my money this week, you know where I've been. She introduced me to something called Country Baskets. And they do on there. Now I don't know whether they ship worldwide. I haven't got a clue. You'd have to go on and have a look, because I haven't ordered from there yet. But yeah. See? What was I saying? I'm trying to think. Yeah, Hobby Lobby. What am I on about? Country Baskets. It's called. And I was watching Angie Paisley's video, and she was saying that, well, Angie Paisley will tell you, that she had, you know, like pearl string. It wasn't just cut off for a certain length. It was on reels, big, huge, massive reels. Country Basket side, that's it. So I'm dying to go over there, because I'm always running out of pearl string and pearls and goodness knows what. You see that really coming together now. It is at a bit of a slant now. I don't know why that is. A bit of a slant, yeah. Because glue's coming down here. I'm going to hold it. Yeah, so if I spent all my money, Dawn, you know that it's Angie's Paisley's fault. A warehouse. Oh my days. I know. Can we move to yours? I'll move me, the dogs, the cats. Chris can come. I'll just tell him you've got no internet. But mind you, if you've got no internet, how can I share it with you guys? Got to think of these things. So, there, right. It's a bit off centre, but I'm not that bothered because it is my first one. But I suppose when you make yours, you can make it a bit more straight. It's just to give you an idea. Now, I do keep a pot. I'm going to put this wire up here, otherwise it's going to get caught. It's shaking because I'm moving the wire. There we are. I do keep a pot. Now, in this pot are just all sorts of different bits. They're not even, I love these doilies. I'm going to use the loop, I think. There, definitely. These came off a mat off eBay. Pesto and chicken with side salad and crusty bread. Ooh. Wish we were at the warehouse. Ay, kidding me, Shaz. I'll have pasta with pesto. That sounds nice. And I don't think I've ever tried pesto. That does sound nice. See how she disappears when we've all been talking about food? That's just rude. Rude. Right. Burning my fingers. I'm going to put it there. Let's see what other nice things we've got in here. I'm going to cut that down, I think. Cut it down and then stick him on. Do you know what I've been working on recently, ladies? Do you want to see? No, it's not working. Let me see. Oops. Oh, I've got a bit of dangle trim here. I want a bit of dangle on my heart. No, that's not working either. If it's not working, I'm not putting it on. Let me see. I need flowers, I think. I've got some of these flowers. They came today. I'm going to put that in there a minute. Oh, I've got some. Yeah. Oh. See, I want the front to look just as pretty as the back. I think what I might do is I'm going to dandle. I'm going to have a dandle there. I'm having strawberries with whipped cream. Oh, I just used some the other day to paint an applique. But that was nice. Strawberries. I love strawberries and whipped cream. Me. Right, I'm going to stick that there. Now, I have got some real thin pink ribbon. Let me see. This one will do. just want to cut a certain length off. Dangle him down. That'll do. Stick it back on. I always keep my laces on a hook. They're on these spools and then I put them on the hook then once I'm finished with them. That brown one will be nice as well. Mix it up a bit. Gonna have a dangle, I think. Right. The doctor put me on a low diet and I can't have cornbread, sugar, potatoes and pasta. Oh my days! Also used to dye seam binding and fabric shannon mixed with other green alcohol inks. I'm gonna see, what do you ladies do if you want something a different colour? What do you use? Do you make your own colour up? Do you buy the colour in, or do you just wait until you can buy for that certain colour? So say you were making, I don't know, something in blue. I'm obviously doing pink here, but say you were making something in blue, what would you do? Depends on the colour. Right, okay then, let's say it's blue. Ow! I was really good then. Say it's blue, like, I know, turquoisey blue, for argument's sake. Because I want to learn how to colour my fabrics. My trims, my fabrics, that kind of thing. And I was just wondering what you guys use. Right, now I need some dandruff there. Right, I've got so much on my table for you. See, I coloured that using, what did I use that? Shimmer Mist. I used that. Actually, I might use that in here because it goes with it. Yeah, I used Shimmer Mist to colour that. But I want to be able to, I really want to be able to colour my trims. I've got some fluorescent, what they call it, fluorescent, don't know how. Okay, I would use cosmetic shimmer or DIY like Angie P said. What did Angie P say? Permanent markers for ribbon and spraying on the fabric. Okay. Avocado coffee, soy sauce, shimmer mists. I use permanent markers to make my dye. To make it dye. Iridescent, I think. There's also a brand called Dylon. It has great colours. Yeah, that's the fabric dye, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is fabric dye. That Dylon. I had a look on eBay and it's not expensive to buy. I think it's something like £3 free delivery. And even though it's not expensive, which is not, burn my fingers again. Even though it's not expensive, I just think if I could, like with that gesso, I've managed to dye it and I love using it. I think if it was, I think I've put it this way, because I've made my gesso up, I'm enjoying using it a lot more than if it was bought. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah. Sharpies, 9.9 ankle, spray bottles, wear gloves, or might film it if I get the right. Okay, definitely, Shannon, because I just think it was something I've always wanted to have a go at. Where did I put those flowers? Something I've always wanted to have a go at. And Yeah. I definitely want to learn how to do it. Well, if you make that film, I promise I will watch it. I think we all will, because by the sounds of it, even though you guys did diet, I mean, I love crafting because you can learn so many things all at once. It doesn't have to be, you know, you can share what you know and all that. So that's the reason I love crafting. Now I'm going to stick some flowers on there. Oops. Burning my fingers.
Come on.
Glue gun. I haven't got my spatula.
Oh, it's in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, it's in the kitchen. Oh, it's okay. Claire's got no fingers, but it's in the kitchen. Claire's got no fingers left. Right, I've got some white foam flowers here. I'm going to cut it and then I'm going to glue them on. Right, and I want the wire to spin this wire.
Oh,
Spin around my...
speaking to me.
Well, unless you want to make some flowers, you're welcome to. Oh, come on. Where's the end? There's the end. There. No, too big. Definitely want the wire though to go around my brush. I have alcohol Sharpies, make it touch on, and really, Eleanor, I never tried that. What did Eleanor say? I missed that. I use berry and pomegranate teas too. I've used salt to make it more colour fast to what you're dyeing. First time mine washed right out. Will do, but just have to order some Sharpies and bits on for the 15th, so we'll do a video then, I promise. But in the meantime, search it if you can't wait there. What are Sharpies? I don't know what are Sharpies, ladies? I have no idea. Is it like is it, I don't know, is it the stuff you put in? I've used before, and this is to make miniature dyed miniature colours. So say I was doing, I don't know, miniature bedding was what I was making. I've used paint. Yeah, I have. I've used brown paint. So brown paint, and I have used tea bags before in the past to colour something. What about, okay, so that's colour. So we'll all hang on for the video that Shannon's gonna do. What about what would you say, like my favourite tip I would give somebody is never rush things, but then when you're starting something out, starting a project out or anything out, never rush things. Always take your time with the projects that you're doing. That would be my sort of tip. And the flowers, my tip on my flowers would be, think of a florist. Think about a florist layout. If you had a bunch of flowers through the door, try and have a think about the way they put their flowers. So what would be, say you had to give somebody the all-time favourite tip, what would you give them? Ink pads, yeah, you can. Just spray the water on it and use that colour, whatever you want. Yeah. Yeah, you can. And you thinking about it, you can. That would be my all-time thing. Think about what a florist does. Now that should dangle, which it is doing, and really nice. See? And then I'm going to go the opposite way and do this side. I'm going to cut one of these up. And I will show you guys what I'm working on in the meantime. Like, you mean a bouquet? What did I say? Bouquet. I'm 50, I'm in love. It's turning out so beautiful though. That's what I'm going to do when I get some ink pads. I have learned so much tonight. Thank you, ladies. I've learned a lot as well, how to colour stuff. You mean a bouquet? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Sandra. I mean a bouquet. Bouquet. That would be my sort of thing. When you're doing flowers, just think of how a florist would. And where did Chris put that spatula? Dyeing stuff is addictive. Doesn't it dye your fingers as well if you're not careful? I need some of these flowers. Now I've gone the opposite way, so I've got my flowers there, so I'm going to go the opposite way because the two sides will be shown. Now that isn't sort of dead in the centre, but it's the first time I've ever made one of these, and I just had it in my head that I wanted to make one tonight. But maybe I can do a video then, because you ladies were so interested at the start of me doing my circuit and the patterns a circuit brings out. What you guys think to that? I think so. I'm going to get some of these white foam flowers. So what would your gloves must be worn when making dies? That would be your all-time tip, don't you reckon? I'd love to see how it works. I got tons of gloves left when I cared for my husband. Oh yes, of course. I know the ones you're on about. Yeah, you could use them to, you know, wear while you were dyeing something. Now, I'm not going to go look back how I've done the other side because I want it to be slightly different. So if it works out slightly different, all the better. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not that bothered. See? And then I'm going to put some of these in. Great tip, Dawn. Yeah. I buy permanent markers at a dollar store. Very cost effective. Yeah. Got them for free and they fit perfectly. They're great tip, Dawn. I have to remember that. I saw them online, Dawn. They cost even more. Me too, taking care of my dad. Oh, bless. Oh, son, Suzanne. It's not easy when you care for somebody. It is not. But hey, you wouldn't change it for the world. I bet you wouldn't change it if somebody turned to you tomorrow and say, I'm going to give you £1 million and I'm going to take you off to, I don't know, sunny Spain or Tenerife and I'll take your place. I know I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have changed it for the world with my nan. Care for him, yeah, definitely. If a Dollar Tree store for $1, get a package for 6 was $1. Yeah, definitely, 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 ladies. Can you see? Now I have forgotten to put the dandles on this one, so what I'm going to do, because I've forgotten to put them on this side, I'm going to move these flowers away for a sec. I'm going to cut those off again, and I'm just going to go right underneath because I have got a gap. Left a gap there. I told you my tip on paint, you know, the emulsion paint that I used in one video. I think it was the teapot, and I bought it in the hardware store. And if you go on a certain day, you'll find that it's like 50-80 pence. It's not that expensive at all, but if you went and do it in the week, it'd be a lot expensive. I misunderstood. I thought they cost too much. Sometimes they can cost your arm and a leg. They can crafting. If you think about it, right, and everything you've got. If I thought about everything I've got, I'd nearly have a heart attack and think about the price of it. Can you imagine? My artist daughter moved out and she left a lot of Sharpies behind, so I'm good on my supply for now. Just haven't gotten around to using them to make my dies yet. Same here. Right, so what did I do? Brown, pink. I've got some brown here. Not long, but we'll make most of what we've got. Oops. And I did have that pink doily. Now, can I find it is the answer. Let me see. I don't think I can. I got some left. Oh, my treasures. Got some pink. The one's in that I'm not using. Oh, there it is. I knew I'd find it. Love it. It looks like a sweet little crib. It does look like a crib, doesn't it? That's what my idea was today when I was... You know, I don't know about you guys, but I often go on YouTube. YouTube is like a safe haven for me. Sort of an escape from, like, you know, when I fell yesterday on the weekend, it was just an escape from everything. It was like, oh, I'll go on here and see what she's doing, or... Shannon, you causing trouble again. Not this year for me. Into the dentist. I got new teeth and take it 6 months until I have finished getting it. Was a year February 13 that he's 13 years he's passed away. Oh, bless Diana. It's never easy when you lose somebody. Never. No, it's never easy when you lose somebody. And it's different from everybody. It is. And I'm going to start crying if I don't talk about something else. But you'll be in my thoughts. You'll be in my thoughts, Diana. It's never easy, and nobody can say to you that they felt the same, because it's different from everyone. So you will be in my thoughts tonight, definitely. Now I've left my wires behind. I'm just going to stick this on there. Oops. Right, can you see what I've done there? I cut this down a little bit. So it's all dangling. The only thing I didn't do on this side, and I might be able to get away with pushing some in, was, what fluorescent trim did I use? Clear one. Let me see. I didn't. I haven't got any fluorescent trim left. So I'm going to use this pearl. I got this pearl trim that I want to use around it. Tip: there are no rules or right or wrong way to craft. Just go for it and enjoy the experience. Definitely don't. I think along the same lines. I mean, I'm no teacher. I never ever pretended to be one. I just share what I do and make with you guys, and I'm fortunate enough to have such lovely people following me. And you've been from the very start, and that I can't thank you enough. So I couldn't agree with you more, Dawn. Couldn't. I'm going to push that trim in there. I forgot to put him on, and then I'm going to cut it. And I am going to put another pink one just there. And then I know Sharon's gone, so I can show you. Glad she's gone because I can show you what I've been up to. You know, we've got, you can join in if you go over to Sharon's channel. You can sort of join in her little swap that she's got going on. And basically the swap is that you, remind me now, Shannon, you swap something altered, something nearly finished but haven't quite, and something nearly finished. You made something for the other person and something altered. Now I've been working on Sharon's one, and I might do a video on it and how I've done it, because I'm actually falling in love with it. I'm taking my time with it because I don't want to rush it. And I don't know whether anybody's seen these loaded envelopes. Has anybody ever seen them? Goggle, how long have you been crafting? I will answer you, I promise. The loaded envelopes, they're like envelopes and they're loaded full of things that they've all made. Now I wanted to do, didn't want to do an all loaded envelope because I don't know, I wanted to be a bit different then, should we say. So what I've done is I've taken a shoe and I've made a loaded shoe. Do you want to see how long I've been crafting? Well, how long have I been crafting? I've been crafting quite a long time. I went from drawing to hi Itty Bitty Crafts. I wonder where you would gone. Been missing you lately, Itty Bitty Crafts. I'll show you now, promise. What was I saying? Yeah, I'll show you the shoe in a sec. Yeah, me crafting. I went from drawing, and I was in a drawing class group, and I had this, wasn't old, but he was in a wheelchair, and I remember thinking at the time, my granddad and I took to him, and we went every Tuesday night, and we just drew anything that we ever wanted to. And this gentleman really took to me, and he showed me how you would do like different backgrounds to different things and how you would see things and all that kind of thing. So I learned quite a lot off this gentleman, and it was so nice because I was like 13 and this gentleman must have been in his 70s. And he taught me how to draw and how to, didn't teach me how to draw, but how to use my colours a bit different, taught me the colour wheel and all that kind of things. So that was my drawing. And then when I was about 15, something like that, I took up, my mum had bought me like a jewellery kit for Christmas, and I'm thinking, oh, she having a laugh or what, jewellery. and I never touched it. And I took up cross stitching, and they were teaching you in school. I'm getting really annoyed now because I couldn't cross stitch to save my life in school. And a year after that, I took it up, and I made my own Manchester United. Manchester United and Liverpool are two like different football clubs, and I actually made took the Manchester United logo, drew it out, drew the squares out, and did it for myself, counted it all out, stitched it all up on this piece of cross stitch, and made it into a smelly bag for them to hang in the car. So I did that when I was about 15, 16. And then me and Chris got married, and before we got married, I spent a year making my wedding cards, day and night, evening ones, little favour boxes. I'll have to show you one day because I've kept them all. Little purses for gentlemen, and little purses for gentlemen, little purses for ladies, and little like tall square boxes for men, and cake boxes, and all different things. I don't know how to count stitch, but I wish I could. Oh bless. And yeah, it just took off from there. So I've been crafting quite a long time, just doing different things, you know. So I've got some pearl trim here, and I'm going to go in between, so that when you see it in a bird's eye view, you'll see the finished thing. And I don't want to overdo it, so I'm not going to go too much. Yeah. So yeah, the swap. What am I making in Debated Crafts? Well, I've been watching your videos, I must admit. I had an idea today. Now I've seen a teapot version of this, so I'm doing my version, and I have created a heart box storage thing to sit on my table. Now it's not completely straight, but I suppose if I did it again, it would be. I'm just going to cut it there. I'm just going to put this pearl trim on, and then I can show you all what I've done. So it stands, and I'm able to put stuff in the middle. I've seen, like I said, I've seen teapot ones. Craft Angle Online, she's called, and she did a teapot version. And it just sparked an idea. Right. Oops. So I've been making this loaded shoe for Sharon. I wanted something special for her, so that's what I've done. There we are. So I'm going to put some on the inside as well. But what I did, I cut out 2 hearts. Loaded shoe sounds so very original. Yeah, that was the idea. Cut out 2 hearts, cut out the sides, and I've decorated it, used pattern paper and some wedding appliques I got given today. It's going to fold over. I've used some spools and some feet for the bottoms with stands. And then I've done like a dangly and some flower trim on the side. But just because it's irritated me, I'm going to put some pearl trim just on the inside here. And then I can show you the loaded shoe. But I don't know whether... I'm still working on it, so it's not finished. Cut it there. You could do, I had an idea of doing a rectangle one and like one of these. So you've got a rectangle, right? And then doing it so that the flowers, it looks like a flower box. It's got caught up. It looks like a flower box. So if you've got a rectangle, you can put flowers at the back. Here, so you've still got your opening. Flowers at the front. You could have trailing down, all different things. And you've got, well, you've got your little pot then to put things in. Right, put that in there. And then in that in there. Oops. There we are. I think if I did any more to it, I'd overdo it. You get the gist. So do you like that? Oh, thank you, Dawn. Kind of looks like a cute cradle. A loaded shoe sounds, yeah. It does look like a cradle, doesn't it? But now I can put my little bits. You know, those little tiny things that you get lost on your table. That's the idea, and I've got, and you can decorate it up as much as you want, and you can undo it as much as you want, so you don't have to decorate it up in lace. You could do it all sorts. Now, do you want to see the loaded shoe? Now, I hope you enjoyed that. That was my idea for today. It's not straight, completely straight. If you look, I don't know whether the camera will pick it up. See where the point is? No, the point's there, so it's just off center. But considering that is my first ever one I've ever done, that'll give you an idea. I hope it does give you an idea of for you guys to make one, because they're so, like I said, I saw a teapot version and it had the handle, the spout, it even had a lid, so you can make lids, and I've used cardboard to make this, but you could use what's that thin wood called? Balsa wood, or chipwood is the other one. So the loaded shoe. Now I haven't finished it, so I'm glad Sharon's gone off. I'm going to move some stuff out my way so you guys get to see the full thing. Okay, so that can go there. Right, so loaded shoe. This is my loaded shoe. I've covered it. Sharon sent me down some netting. Now, I painted it all white with my homemade gesso, and I've covered it in that netting. I haven't finished it. This isn't finished. But I wanted it to be different. Now, what I've got, and I've made these little things to go inside it. I'll show you what I've made. I've separated the shoe off with these two little compartments. Now they will be stuck in. I brought them in, went a bit loose. Made a smaller one for the top, because of course the top of the heel is a lot smaller than the bottom. And then I've made a big one so that I've got a big pocket dead in the centre, and then I've got little ones in the centre. So, but once it's finished, I even did the underneath as well, and the heel. But that's all done with netting. It reminds me of like an old, Chris, you on the internet? Buffering. It reminds me of an old Victorian shoe. That's what it reminds me of. So these little pockets, I've made a jar. Now each one will have something on. They will, look, see, it's buffering again.
Was it buffering on your side?
I don't know whether it's buffering. Where did she go?
Where did you go?
Can everybody still see me? Just tap in yes and I'll carry on what I'm doing. Sharon's not lurking. So Mary Antoinette-ish gorgeous. Yes, that's it, Susanna. That's what I was going for.
Yes,
There we are. So I've made these little pockets. Now, this one, as you can see, is in the shape of a jar, but it's actually, do you guys want to see what it actually is? Where is? Now, I keep a pot with all my tags in. By tags, I mean like these type of things and spools, and so that is actually, see if I can find one in here. No, I can't. Maybe, no, I can't. That's an actual tag. Yeah, please subscribe to Itty Bitty. She's lovely. Crafts are craps. No, I'll rephrase that. Her crafts. Her crafts are absolutely spectacular. Oh my days, I can't believe I just said that. Yeah, but please subscribe to Itty Bitty. She's lovely. I've just been watching her, so hope she forgive me. So these are actual tags, and I've inked the sides using the brown ink and the black. I've put this trim on, and then I bought this, like, this is like beaded trim at the top, and it's got, now you bet your bottom dollar I can't find any. Well, anyway, it's got like ribbon roses already into the beaded, and then on the back, because obviously plain in the back, I use pattern paper, and instead of inking the sides with brown, I've actually inked the sides using this green, and it's got a pearl shine to it, so it's pearly scent pigment, that was it. Ink pad, and that's what I've gone around the edges with on that side. So that was the tag, and then I've obviously beaded the top. See slots in there, and then this is an actual pouch. So it's an actual, I'll obviously put something in there, but I've embossed a mushroom, and I'll make more of them. But that's what I need my double-sided tape for, is to make some of these. So that's that one, and then I made tiny ones. Now these ones are tiny spools. The patterns to them are on Pinterest. You get, I'm trying to think, eight patterns on a sheet, and again there's cardboard in between each pattern to give it that sturdiness. I've wrapped some lace around, and what will happen is, see if I can reach a few, I'm going to put stick pins, tilde stick pins in them, because they're that small. To give you an idea on how small they are, see? That's how small they are. That's a plain one I haven't decorated up. But they are 2 inches by 1.5. That's how small they are. And then I've made the other one then to go match, but they'll both have stick pins in. And that is my sort of loaded shoe. So it's not quite finished yet. I'm still working on it. What you guys think? What do you guys think? Yes, there's 3 NGPs. Love the shoe. Angie Brown, I mean 3 is what I meant. Alright. Love the shoe. I'm glad you like the shoe, Sandra. I don't know how I'm going to let it go, you know. I keep making it more nice, and I'm thinking, I gotta let this go, Shannon's got the other shoe. I think she should give it back, you know, ladies. Meanie. Where is she? What is the name of your channel, Angie? Can't find it. Are you on about Angie Paisley? If you're on about Angie Paisley, then yes, under Angie Paisley. Now, I'm going to say this. If you've got channels and you want, because we're all a little crafting community, Write it in the comment section. Write all your... Shannon went to feed a dog. Write all your channels. Like mine would be Country Creations. Write it in the comment section now. And then what I'll do later on, if I'm not already subscribed, I'll go over and I won't just subscribe. I like watching videos as well and commenting. Love, love, love the show. Just think, if you love it, she's gonna love it, yeah? The big dog, Elena. When you like the project you created, you keep adding it until it's perfect. That's true. It's very true. There you are. So what are you guys working on at the moment? So that's my project that I'm sort of working on. Take a call. Did I miss something? No, Itty Bitty Crafts, you didn't miss a thing. I never said ever and never. I said go and watch her creations. I never said go and watch her crap. That never entered my mouth. I said it by accident and I'm really sorry. It did say go and watch her creations and it came out go and watch her crap. What is the name of your channel, Itty Bitty? I think Itty Bitty Crafts is Itty Bitty Crafts, isn't it? On YouTube. I'm working on a little house. Yeah, because you make little tiny things. 2 inches by 2 sometimes. You've got beautiful creations. It's Itty Bitty Crafts, so Hannah. Susan. Haha, I just love it. It's Itty Bitty. Well, she got a few subscribers today. I'm glad. And even if you haven't got a channel, I still like subscribing those that haven't, so I can subscribe to everybody. This morning I finished a shabby style bottle as a gift to Sharon. Oh, gargoyle. I'd love to see that. Can't find it when I tap that in. Can't find the channel. I'll put it in the comment section. And then all you got to do then is click on the name. I love all the support we give each other. Yeah, so do I. I'm back. What did I do now? Nothing. You didn't do nothing. Yeah, what I'll do, I'll put, because I know Susan's having trouble finding Itty Bitty Crafts on YouTube. So what I'll do, I'll put it in the comment section. Okay, thank you. I think I have everyone else. You're very welcome, Susan. Very, very welcome. 3 dots should show up. Click on it and it will go to her channel. I consented her name and right click search and you get there. Yeah. So I hope you guys give this a bash. If you do give it a bash, I'd love to see what shape you come up with, or if you've used the heart one. I mean, that is off centre, but I'm not that bothered because it's my first one. I do craft. I make hand stitch quilts. Yeah, I am, Angie. I promise. I'm gathering some more pictures up, and I'm going to put it up next month. There we are. So I'm glad you enjoyed. Like I say, it's a work in progress, so I'm glad Sharon's not watching. And then when I'm finished, I'll do just a video on this. But tomorrow, look out for the video on the stuff that Shirley sent me. I was supposed to do it today and I haven't. I hope she does forgive me. I did say that I hadn't done it, so I did message her beforehand. So I will catch you all on Saturday. Thank you everyone for your support. It means a lot. It does mean a lot. And thank you. Thank you for all the tips, the ideas, the inspiration. Just thank you. I can't give enough love to all of you. So thank you, everybody. I'll see you Saturday at 7 o'clock. Okay. Good night, no star, and I'll catch you all then. Bye now.